December 1872. A ship drifts silently across the Atlantic. On board, half-eaten meals, open logbooks, children's toys, but not a single living soul. Where did they go? And why does the ocean still keep their secret? The ship's name was the Mary Celeste. She had set sail from New York just weeks earlier, with a crew of 10. Among them, Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia. The destination was Genoa, Italy, but they would never arrive. On December 5th, the British brigantine Dei Gratia spotted her drifting aimlessly near the Azores. Her sails were ragged, her course steady, but something was wrong. No signal, no greeting, no sign of life. The captain of the Dei Gratia ordered a boarding party. Imagine climbing onto that silent ship, your boots hitting the deserted deck, every creak echoing across the emptiness. The wheel spun slowly on its own. The ship was alive, but her people were gone. Below deck, the scene grew stranger. In the galley, meals were left half-eaten, as though abandoned mid-bite. In the cabins, personal belongings remained untouched. Boots neatly beside the bed, clothes folded, even a child's toy resting quietly on the floor. The captain's logbook lay open, the last entry dated 10 days earlier. It was as if time had frozen. The Mary Celeste herself was seaworthy. The hull was strong, her rigging intact. Provisions were untouched, enough food to last 6 months. The cargo, over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was still on board. There was no storm damage, no fire, no blood. Only one thing was missing: the lifeboat. Why would a crew abandon a perfectly good ship? Investigators in Gibraltar struggled to find answers, and the world began to speculate. Some claimed mutiny, but there were no signs of struggle, no stolen goods, no reason for the crew to turn against their captain. Benjamin Briggs was a respected man, deeply religious, trusted by his sailors. Others whispered of pirates. But pirates don't leave behind cargo and valuables. They plunder, they burn, they vanish. Storms were another theory. Perhaps a waterspout or rogue wave sent the crew fleeing in terror. But the Mary Celeste showed no damage. Her timbers were sound. Then came the theory many still believe today: alcohol fumes. Some of the barrels had leaked. The crew may have smelled the vapors, feared an explosion, and rushed to the lifeboat, tethering it to the Mary Celeste until the danger passed. But if the rope snapped, they would have been set adrift, helpless, watching as their ship sailed away without them. Others weren't satisfied with earthly answers. Tales of sea monsters slithering up from the depths, phantom ships appearing out of the fog. Even alien abduction found its way into the story. Sailors have always been superstitious, and to many, the Mary Celeste became a cursed vessel, an omen on the sea. The men who boarded her said it felt as though they were being watched, as if the crew had just stepped out moments ago. One sailor called it the eeriest moment of his life. When the Mary Celeste was towed into Gibraltar, crowds gathered just to look at her. Newspapers dubbed her a ghost ship. Her name became a legend. Though she continued to sail for years, no one truly trusted her again. Sailors refused to serve aboard her, claiming she was unlucky. Eventually, she wrecked on a reef in the Caribbean, abandoned forever. But her story never sank. The Mary Celeste remains the ultimate ghost ship, seaworthy, well-provisioned, cargo intact. But her crew vanished into nothing. No bodies were ever found, no message left behind, no answers given. What happened to Captain Briggs, his wife, their little daughter, and 7 crewmen? Did they panic? Did they drown? Or did the sea itself claim them, keeping the truth locked away in its depths? The ocean keeps its secrets well. And perhaps that is why, even today, the Mary Celeste still drifts through history, a phantom on the waves, forever waiting for her missing crew to return.